First time voiceover because we took a lot of photos and not a ton of videos, so here goes. The day started bright and early in our honeymoon suite, getting ready for the day. Here I am getting my hair done and makeup. I did not have any professionals. It was my mom and me and my best friend and maid of honor, Christina, taking awesome photos of me getting ready and of all my accessories, capturing the once-in-a-lifetime getting ready moments with my mother, getting my veil on and my shoes on. Couldn't have done it without my best friend and my mother. About ready to head out, it was a dreary day, so we took some inside photos. My dress had pockets, and it was awesome. This was our 4-poster bed in our honeymoon suite, and that's where the baby was made. Gotta love keto. And we are on our way. No fancy limo or nothing. And as soon as I got there, I had to set up my wedding cake and put on my cake topper. Walking through the kitchen in my wedding dress. But I would have been a wreck if I let anybody else do it, because that's me. Nothing like I envisioned, but it was still beautiful and it tasted delicious. The roses are really what made it. On to our little bridal suite I had set up. I bought 2 Good yogurt and granolas from Walmart and Wegmans, and we provided some berries. I got that all ready the night before, and they put it out for me. And of course, I had some champagne. But I did make sure I ate something because I knew I probably wouldn't eat much later. I was up there for what felt like seconds, and then they were telling me it's time to get married. Crazy how fast everything went. Me standing there waiting for my cue to walk down the aisle, looking at my dad and the events coordinator. I got video of the ceremony, but it was facing the altar, so I did not get to see my dad walking me down the aisle. So I had to add these.
Welcome, everyone. Are you ready to party? I know Adam and Alycia are, but let's wait a few minutes before we do that, all right? When it comes to finding that special person in your life, sometimes you just know. As we witness Adam and Alycia gaze lovingly into each other's eyes, it is obvious to everyone here that they know and have known for quite some time. Now, storybooks and romance novels talk of love at first sight. And that's all right, I suppose, but I prefer the notion of love at each sighting. Each time you see one another, you feel the love that has been growing inside of you from the very first time you lock eyes, to the next, and to the next, and all the way up to right now. And each new time you see one another, that love grows stronger. It remembers the past, imagines the wonderful future that will be, and fills your heart with joy at each new encounter. From each day to the next, you know that this is the one. You know that this person is the one that you belong with forever. You just know. So we'll start with our first reading by Michael, our best man. It's lyrics from a song by Morphine.
Let's take a trip together, headlong into the irresistible orbit, breathing the cold black space with the glistening edges. Let's take a trip, me and you. Let's take the scenic route.
Good job, Michael. So bad, right? Our next reading from Christina will be from the Johnny Cash song, I Love You Because.
No matter what may be, style or season, I know your love will always see me through. I love you for 100,000 reasons, but most of all, I love you because you're you. I love you because my heart is lighter every time I'm walking by your side. I love you because the future's brighter, the glow to happiness you've opened wide.
Adam and Alicia's story really wasn't that love at first sight. Adam thought she was really cool, But Alycia was just worried that he could do the job in the kitchen here at Wanaka. You see, that's how they met. Alycia was the sous chef here at Wanaka, and Adam was hired to work the line. They were both friends with another cook here, Billy, way before they knew each other. So the three of them just kind of hanged out together. They loved the same music. I mean, how could you not fall for a girl who loves the band Morphine, right? They both loved Halloween, horror movies, and camping, especially in winter hammocks. Really? Winter hammocks? It's cold in the winter. Well, I guess you had your love for each other to keep you warm. Their friendship grew because they spent so much time together. They worked together, and then afterwards they would hang out together, playing disc golf at Chestnut Ridge or going bowling at Braymiller's. Then they had their first romantic date. The most romantic date I've ever heard of. See, they were hungover after a Halloween party the night before that they both attended. And so the obvious first date for the two of them was to hang out and watch horror movies together. Now that's romance. Adam and Alycia are very different in other aspects, but somehow those differences really complement each other. Alycia loves to cook up a storm. Adam loves to clean up a storm. Alycia is very laid back and easygoing. Adam is very thoughtful. But what they love most about each other shows how deep this relationship is. Adam is amazed at how Alycia chases her dreams and how passionate and talented she is as a chef. And Alycia loves Adam's thoughtful spontaneity, how he takes care of her at home and takes care of their home. I guess he's a pretty good handyman. Dad, you must have done a good job. But most importantly, Adam kills all the spiders. The thing that they are looking forward to today is to having their family all together and to celebrate their most important days of their lives and to have one hell of a party after the ceremony. So let's get on with the wedding. And I promise to keep this short. So as we celebrate this bond of unity today, it is important that we keep in mind that while this is certainly an occasion of tremendous joy, the promises we witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments. Love, as it has been noted, is the reason we live. As Carl Sagan wisely deduced, the world is so exquisite with so much love and moral depth. We should remain grateful every day for the brief but magnificent opportunity that life provides. The sum of all our evolution, our thinking, and our accomplishments is love. It is with this simultaneous feeling of elation and expressions of respect that we proceed. So we're now going to do the exchange of vows. So Adam and Alycia, I now invite you to publicly speak your commitment to your partner, and Adam will start with you.
Alycia, our adventure started right here in this club. If someone told me that in 4 years I'd be standing in this dining room, marrying my boss, I would have never believed it. However, when we met, you quickly became more than just my boss. Some of your friends and lovers, and camping buddies. Over the past 4 years, we've experienced a lot together. From cooking for 20 tops to camping in 20-degree weather. From traveling to quarantining, we built a camper van and bought a house. Through all this, I've seen your strength, perseverance, talent, and passion, and your willingness to put up with me. You truly accept me for who I am. I'm so lucky to have found such a wonderful person to spend the rest of my life with.
Wow.
I'm excited for what the future will bring. More adventures in our van, more evenings at home on the couch, and someday to share all that with a rugrat. Promise to keep a happy home. Promise to keep you warm. Sit on your feet when your toes are cold. Have you a tissue when you've sneezed. I promise to be your guinea pig when you're working on a new recipe and do the dishes after you've made dinner. I promise to never forget how we began and allow that loving feeling to carry us through to our very end. I love you, sugar lumps. Forever and always.
All right, Alycia.
Adam, you are my perfect companion. We started as coworkers and friends, it seemed like it was such an easy progression from there. I remember hanging out, watching movies together, and just not wanting to leave. It's like we were simply meant to be. One of the biggest things I cherish about you is that you love me just the way I am, but are always encouraging and supportive when I want to do better and follow my dreams. I love your adventurous nature and ability to just go with the flow, which is hard for me to do sometimes. Like when we were just sick of the snow, we decided to just drive south until there was no snow, to take an awesome camping trip, luckily right before everything shut down. Then we made it through quarantine without so much as a fight. That's when I knew we could get through anything as long as we were together. I vowed to always be up for an adventure, cook you yummy food, and stand and hike by your side through all life's up and downs. I'm looking forward to future memories we will make as a family, quoting movies, singing our favorite songs, camping trips, and going all out for Halloween. Making sure our life together is full of love, friendship, family, and fun adventures. I love you and can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, forever and always.
That was beautiful, both of you. All right, you got the rings, Michael? All right, I'll let you hold on because I can't hold on to everything. So, go ahead, open them. And Alicia's ring to Adam. So just hold on a second. These rings have been around for all of time. They are made of the same atoms that existed at the very start of everything, just as the atoms that made you were. They are infinite and eternal. They are forever, just as your love is, just as you both are. So Adam, if you would grab her hand and please repeat after me. Alycia. You got older. You ready to put on? All right. So you can kind of slide it on as you're saying the words. All right. With this ring, I promise to hang with you, both literally and physically, through thick and thin, rain or shine, until there are no trees left. They wrote this, by the way. This is all their words. Alycia. All right, Alycia, repeat after me. Adam.
Adam,
With this ring,
with this ring,
I promise to hang with you,
I promise to hang with you,
both literally and physically,
literally and physically,
through thick and thin,
through thick and thin,
rain or shine,
rain or shine,
until there are no trees left.
until there are no trees left.
Yep, we're almost there. We're getting close. So Adam and Alycia decided to create their own ceremony to symbolize their two hearts becoming one. They are both going to string a hammock between two trees. Well, we couldn't fit the trees in here, so between these two posts. Meena Gupta once wrote, "When two people truly love each other, their hearts become one. Their silence becomes their own language. Their eyes talk and their heartbeats respond. Hours feel like seconds. They are lost in time. When they are together, life is complete." By tying this piece of canvas to two individual trees, or in this case the posts, you create one safe place to take a break from your hectic lives, to lie on a hammock for some time and express your love for each other. In your ring exchange, you promise to hang together until there are no trees left. So as you hang in your hammock together, keep in mind that you are creating a safe place to join as one for safety, comfort, relaxation, and rejuvenation. You can hang your hammock.
I don't trust the command hooks.
Is it even a multi?
No, not at all. Don't get in it.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be cool. Family and friends, By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church in the state of New York, I am pleased to announce Adam and Alycia as husband and wife, sealed together both in law and in love. Adam and Alycia, you may now kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Alycia Heston.
Got some great photos coming down the aisle, but at the end of the aisle, we were dancing our butts off. But of course, the photographers were all setting up. So this is my crew and the photographer setting things up after the ceremony. They busted their butts getting all the chairs to the tables, breaking everything down, picking everything up, sweeping our leaves in front of the altar so that we could take some awesome staged photos with all our leaves. I almost didn't have a professional photographer for the main reason of we spent all our time doing this and I did not get to eat any of the delicious appetizers I spent so long preparing. But I am glad we got some really pretty photos to remember the day. These were the appetizers that I missed. I think I got 3 pieces of pork belly and a couple pieces of raw ahi tuna, and then I took a big box of them home. At this point, the photographer had left, and it was time to cut the cake. I did not tell anyone to take video, so I have a few people that took different angles of shots of us cutting the cake, and it was delicious, and that's pretty much all I ate of the wedding cake that day. Now, I did have a whole dessert station set up that I never even got to see, with coffee and booze, macarons, and my cake cut up into pieces. This was taken during dinner time. Adam got up to dance with his grandmother to one of her favorite Elvis Presley songs, so I had to capture it on video. A sweet moment. Now on to the dinner buffet. Almost completely gluten-free and keto. Christina got up to take some shots for me. I had a baked potato and mashed cauliflower bar, green beans with bacon, some crispy chicken thighs, and some red wine braised short ribs. And this is a salad buffet, very briefly. Caesar salad and mixed greens, and then me eating.
And that guy.
My husband.
Hubby.
And all I had was a couple short ribs. I could not fit anything else into my dress.
This is where I'm sitting right here.
Then after dinner was first dances. First up, mother-son. watching an amazing man that I just married. Now on to the father-daughter dance, which I sped up, but it looks like we're still going the same speed. Because my dad has trouble walking and dancing, but he did it for me, and I'm glad we got to have this moment. And then on to our first dance, which we might have done this first, but I put it in the wrong order. But the problem with having our wedding so early is it's very bright out. So Adam's trying to make it dark by closing the room separator.
Yeah, should we do the whole thing?
We're waiting.
Where are you guys going to start?
Okay.
You guys gonna start there? What? Adam.
We'll walk into, right?
I just want to get the front of you guys. You guys are gonna spin around, right? Right?
Light them up, Ty. Light them up.
Light them up.
Light up your lights.
Get the lights going.
Hey, Leslie, come over.
Oh, we didn't. Do the. Do we not have it?
Yeah, we do. It's on the desktop. I had to make it special.
You didn't tell us.
You didn't tell us?
Technical difficulty.
I had to put the two songs together myself.
Oh, okay. Technical difficulty.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Alycia. You knew everything couldn't go perfect today, did ya?
I'd like to join by your side when we can gaze into the stars and sit together and forever. For this day as anyone can see, they're saying that
The rest of the night was filled with dancing, and I did a little bit of drinking. Kept losing my drink, of course, but I did bring myself Zevia to mix with the alcohol as my drink of choice. But we danced all night, mostly Adam and I. A few people joined us throughout the night, but at about 7:30, we did the garter toss and bouquet toss, but I got 0 pictures of the bouquet toss and only a few of the garter. All in all, the perfect wedding day. It was awesome, and I wish I could do it all over again because it all went so fast. And by the end of the night, I was like, where did the time go? There were so many more songs we wanted to listen to and dance to, but we'll all get together again soon. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back next Saturday with another keto dessert recipe. Bye, guys. Miss my crew.